I actually think I might do soft spoken in this. Just let me turn that echo off because I think I had it still on from the last one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do soft spoken in this. But basically, I've got like a pancake day like thing. Just checking to make sure I'm recording. Pretty sure I am, but always good to double check. So yeah, I'm doing like a pancake day thing this evening. It's like 3 o'clock. But I've got to make tea and stuff. Anyway. And I've not had like a sit down ramble, do my makeup kind of thing. So I thought that would be fun. Don't know why I said that so sarcastically. But anyway, I've done my skincare. My hair's wet because I'm trying to use less like heat on it. I've done my eyebrows just to save time because for some reason whenever I do them on camera, I what was I gonna say? Yeah, for whatever reason when I try and do them on camera, I seem to take way longer than I would normally. Not sure. So yeah. How have you guys been? We're on the road to 100 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Never thought I'd ever get close to that number. And I know everybody says that, but like I genuinely mean that. Like, sorry, the face up will just trip me out. And I know everybody says that, like, oh, I never thought, or it's like when people go viral, they're like, oh, I never thought I was going to go viral. It did. But I genuinely didn't think that I would ever have people who actually are regular, like, I never thought I'd have people who watch my content, never mind people who regularly watch it, which is nice, I think. It's nice to have returning subscribers who are genuinely so nice as well, because, don't know, means you're doing something right, I guess, eh? But yeah, so I'm gonna use a palette today because it's just a really good basic palette. However, I bought it when the person was being possibly less controversial. So if you see the name, I no longer support them. However, I did pay the money and I don't particularly want to chuck it out when there's still a lot of life left in it. I hope you guys understand, because I feel like then it would just be a waste of money, do you know what I mean? And I hope that comes across. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know that I no longer support them. I mean, it's fine if you, well, I mean, it's not really fine if you do. I mean, it kind of is. It's up to you, and just as long as you know. As long as you're making an informed decision, I guess. Which, as well, I find it very interesting because I really enjoy makeup, but the beauty community is probably one of the most toxic ones I've seen, which was very unlike the ASMR community, which is very, very supportive. And it frustrates me because I think, why can't we all just, like, be nice to each other, leave each other alone? We all have the same interests, or at least one main interest, so it just frustrates me, I think, because I just think, oh god. But also, like, these people are adults and they're starting like drama and not being very nice, and I just think, how do you how do you function in society, like outside of filming videos? I mean, because surely people have, like, from what I can see, it seems like they've got an internet personality and a real life personality, which I think is quite common because obviously you want to protect yourself, but I think when they differ so much, it's crazy. Like, there's some stuff obviously you wouldn't share on the internet for safety reasons, which is understandable. However, sometimes I see people and I'm like, how? Surely you're not like that in person. I don't know if that made sense, but you get what I mean, if you did. Yeah, I think I want to use this one instead. This is the Raw Beauty Christie. There's an eyelash looking stuck to it. That's because I was getting ready to go out on Saturday and I kind of just chucked everything back in. Yeah, so I hope you guys can still see me. I've had to change the angle because I twatted my phone off its side. And I love that for me. So yeah, I'm going in with the Raw Beauty Christie, like the pure one. And I'm going in with My Whole Heart. Yeah, I do have hooded eyes, so I always like try and keep them open and relaxed to see where I'm gonna put the crease colour, because obviously I don't have, well I do have a crease but it gets hidden obviously, so you want to kind of fake that and make it a new one. If you guys like have hooded eyes too, there's a really good TikToker who does makeup like tutorials for hooded eyes. I think it's Clown and Makeup anyway. I think she's called like Brianne or Brianna, I'm not quite sure. I don't think she's ever said it, or at least I've never heard her say her actual name. But she's really good. And she always like breaks them down dead easily, so it's like anybody could follow them, which I think is important. And I think as well, at least for me, like I don't know very many YouTubers who have hooded eyes, so it's nice to see. Whenever I look back at these videos, my concentrational face always makes me laugh, because I'm always like, or it'll just go dead silent because I'm like just concentrating on doing it. It's funny. Oh yeah, sorry, I did change colours. I'm going in with Moo Point, which is like a mauve colour. I know these are probably like past when you should chuck them out, but I don't care. I've not like had an eye infection or anything from it, so I will keep using them until they run out or I die from them. That's a joke, obviously. As well, just with my eye shade, I try and not blend any of like the darker colours in the inner corner, because it just literally makes me look like I've been punched. I mean, if that's what you're going for, I highly recommend, but unfortunately it's not for me. But yeah, and I also think it makes my eyes look way smaller, which when you have hooded eyes is not something I would like. Obviously, if that's how you do your makeup, that's like fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, you do you boo, but it's not what I want. It's just not what I want. This is not. I don't think I'll be doing any singing ASMR videos. That's for sure. Also, the joys of adulthood and aging is the fact that I've had to get stronger glasses. And it annoys me because I have to pay for the luxury of eyesight. And I'm like, why do I have to pay to be able to see? I would rather not see, to be honest. But I'm just blocking out the haters. Sorry. Most of my sense of humour is quoting like Vines or TikToks. And I'm not even sorry about it. But whenever I say Vine, I feel like I just like show my age. I'm just cleaning that up because sometimes it can be hard to tell whether I like something when it's like halfway down your face, you know. My favourite TikTok at the minute is, there's two. It's the first one is, oh yeah hon, get your TikTok out, and the other one is, everybody's so creative, and it's literally this one and she's just like everybody's making like the shittest dishes you've ever seen. Like, I think there was one where this woman was putting banana in her lasagna, and I don't know, it might be nice, but sometimes I think you should have taken that one to the grave with your love. Like, I would not have, you, FBI agents could not have interrogated that secret out of me. Like, absolutely not. Do you know what? In theory, I could understand it. I feel like the sweetness of the banana would offset the savouriness. However, there are other ways to do that, as in, if your tomato sauce is too acidic, add a little bit of sugar and it softens it up. Do you see what I mean? Like, I feel like there are other ways to do that than a whole banana in a lasagna. And I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think she blended it, the woman that was doing it. I think she just put it in chunks, which, if you're going to do something like that, surely... Also, I did change colour, sorry. It just does. Surely, if you're going to do something like that, you would have it, like, blended so that it just stirred in, rather than, like, slices. I don't know. I just feel like... Really? So, does banana and cheese go? I'm not convinced, to be honest. You know what? I feel like it could be banging, but I am not convinced, and I will not be trying it, because as well, like, even if you did want to try it, it's a lot of money to waste on food, considering we're in a cost of living crisis, to be wasting on food for you to not like it. Do you know what I mean? And also, part of me thinks, if it was that good, surely restaurants would have figured this out by now, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie, everybody's got like those meals where it probably does seem a little bit weird to somebody else if you didn't grow up eating that, but that's just a step too far, I think. I also, because I get so like thingy to concentrate on this eye always looks a bit different than this one, but I think it's because they're different shapes and different sizes and different heights. The choice. So I always wait till the end and try and, before I like, because if I keep wiping, it's a bit like eyeliner, that won't stop. Yeah, like, everybody's got meals that you would probably think, oh, it's not actually, I never had that as a kid, or my mum never made that, or whatever. However, I feel like there's a line, right? Like, alright, concentrate. Like, my mum always said to add ketchup to anything that's like wet tomato sauce because it keeps the flavour, but it adds that sweetness, you know what I'm talking about, right? I can understand that. My boyfriend never done that. Which is fair enough, you know. Everybody's got tips and tricks. Ooh, I nearly fell off my chair. But like, that's what I mean. Like, that's like, you could understand the ketchup theory. You know what I mean? Like, the banana theory just throws me off. And also, some of them, like, there's no way that's healthy. I mean, not everything you have to eat is healthy, but like, surely some of them you're like, that just looks like oil, like just sitting on the top. Crazy. I'd love to do like a cooking ASMR, but my oven is very loud, so I don't think it would be that relaxing. Unless I just did the prep and then turned the oven on after, switched the camera off, you know what I mean? But then I'm like, is that too much effort? Not like it's too much effort, but you know what I mean? Like, is that... It's that excessive, you know? Possibly. Sorry, concentrating. This is a very simple makeup look, but I don't really feel like going OTT. Don't get me wrong, I like doing my makeup, but it's the taking off that I see CBA with, and it takes me longer when I do like more heavy makeup, and I'm gonna be honest, I can't be arsed taking it off tonight, so like doing multiple steps, I mean. And I don't know if I'm really messy or if it's my eye shape, but I always get mascara on my eyes. So I usually wait for it to dry and then just blend it out. But it really frustrates me. Although in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's that big a deal. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's more important things happening in the world than me complaining about mascara, do you know what I mean? I hope that's not too loud. So I will just clean up underneath my eyes and the tear duct, because I always seem to get like, not necessarily water my eyes, but I just find that like when I do my makeup, the concealer that I put for the base gets stuck in the inner corner and it does not look cute. Right, okay, so I'm not going to do foundation because I can't be bothered, so I just put in a little bit, no, I said that wrong. I'm not doing foundation because I can't be bothered, there we go. But I am going to, why did I sound so posh then? I am going to, that's not the accent I did. Anyway, I was going to say, I am going to try and like conceal a little bit. And I've just realised I didn't prime. Sorry, that was a bit loud. I need to stop reaching with this hand because I reach in front of the camera and it really annoys me. But for some reason the setup doesn't work the other way around, so if I moved to the phone, it just doesn't look the same. In my mind, I mean. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I don't really tap on these videos only because, like for me, when I watch somebody do their makeup, and sometimes it can be relaxing, but when somebody's doing their makeup and they're just tapping on everything for like 45 minutes and I'm like, right, I actually want to see you. I get like a bit impatient about it. So I always like try and do them like I would actually do my makeup, if that makes sense. Although, slight difference is if I was doing my own makeup, like not on camera, I would be blasting the music. This is the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. The one thing I realised about this primer is when I was using it before, like, I never thought it did anything. And then I saw this woman put it on, right, and she put loads on. So I tried it just for like thingy, just to see if it worked, and it does. But the issue for me is it then makes the product go down really quickly, and then probably I'm like, oh, it's not really that much of an investment if you have to use a lot. Do you know what I mean? Just wiping that off. Because I made that mistake once and my hands were just like sticking to everything. Right. Also, if you get to this point in the video and you have any suggestions on what you think I should film for like my 100, like when I reach 100 subscribers, let me know. I've done a Q&A video and I did the ASMR tag, but the Q&A video I did was like when I first started my channel. I think it's like the first video, if not one of the first, so I guess I could redo that. I know like people probably like, it's 100 squares, it's not that big a deal, but like for me and someone who isn't a very confident person, it's really nice, you know? I'm just going to put a little bit of this Essence Lip Care Booster Overnight Mask, but I'm using it during the day. Ramble. I hope my sense of humour comes across well, because otherwise it's probably not a vibe. Just doing a little bit of bronzer, but it's like I use like a concealer, just in a darker shade. But I had this from when I fake tan, so I just mix it in with a little bit of concealer. Usually though, I'll have foundation already on my hands, because I do this step after if I'm doing foundation, so I usually just use that instead of like whatever's left on my hand instead of concealer, but obviously I don't have that today. Also, apologies if you can hear my dog in the background. She is snoring our wee head off. I feel like it would be cool to do like my dog does ASMR, you know? Where she just, like, where I just film her like eating stuff. I'm not sure how much she would love that though. She'd probably like, leave me alone. She'd probably be like to my boyfriend, she's doing that thing again where she puts me on social media. She has her own doggy Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, I find it very cute. And it's like, it's quite fun as well, just to like, do something else. I would say as well, it makes me more accountable just in terms of like actually taking pictures and stuff, because I always forget. I think it's just because I like enjoy the moment. Like I'm just enjoying it in the moment, but which is important, but I don't really have that much to show for going, if that makes sense. I think as well, like, I'll be able to want to like look back. I don't know why my face is like flaring up really like pinky here. I should probably just stop when I buy makeup, but you cannot tell me what to do. I'm just making sure that my mic is on, because for some reason whenever I record videos I always think it's on, and then it doesn't seem like it is on, so I'm not sure. Also, if you're watching this and you watch like beauty YouTubers, I don't like calling them beauty gurus, but anyway, if you do, let me know who you watch, because the only people I really watch is Alexandra and Elle. Yeah, sometimes I watch Nikki tutorials, but like that's literally about it. So I need some like new recommendations. I used to watch Michaela, but in all honesty I just like being lied to about products, and it annoys me, especially when you don't have a lot of money to spend on products. I don't want someone to be lying to me to buy it and then it's rubbish. I mean, I think as well, like, yes, you're a person, but you have a certain level of responsibility. Like, surely do people not have like lawyers or publicists or whatever just making sure that they're doing what they should be doing? And if it is like one of those hoaxes where it gets you about the product and talks to you about the brand, surely someone should have said, actually, maybe not, let's not do that. I'm just going in with liquid blush, and I always mix it with a little bit of highlighter. Just because I really like the way it is, to be honest. I haven't decided. I need to powder in general, but I don't know if I'm going to go in with powder, like blusher and stuff. I shall see. Also, I know that it looks crazy. It looks like a lot of blush, and it is a lot of blush. However, blush on me fades really, really quickly. So I always do a little bit more than you would think to do, because it fades really quickly, and so I'm trying to counteract that. Also, I know I was going to like a pancake day thing. I'm not actually religious, so I'm not celebrating like the actual religion. I just enjoy pancakes. But anyway, I mean, obviously, it doesn't really matter if you're religious or not. Do what you want, you know what I mean? See, I kind of like the look without just going over the contour a little bit, because I went a bit heavy with the blush. That's my dog barking at, or growling, because somebody dared walk past. Which, I mean, it's just outrageous, honestly. I mean, how dare they walk past on her street? Yeah, I think I might just not bronze, like powder bronze and stuff. Kind of like the glowy makeup, and it makes it look less like, what's it called? Like powdery, in my opinion. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of, this is how thingy this is. It's the things come off. It's Maybelline Peach Glow 003. I'm just trying to use up the products that I have that aren't cruelty free. Because like I said, some of these I bought before I switched, or before I realised that certain brands aren't cruelty free. So, like I said before, I don't want to chuck stuff out for the sake of chucking stuff out, you know what I mean? Just powdering. Also this, if anybody says anything, first of all, rude for you looking at that, but I don't actually know what it's from. I just woke up and it was there. Probably just like scratch myself in my sleep. Which, love that for me. Okay. But I am going to, hopefully that wasn't too loud. I am still going to, what's it called? Highlight, because despite being, or having oily combination skin, I will highlight. And I think you should too. Because life is too short to not be sparkly. In all honesty. Stunning. Do a little bit of putting away of the products. Well, the brushes, should I say. Oh, I've got a dead leg. Yeah. So I'm going to go in with the It Just Does that I used earlier, and I'm not putting any more product on, I'm just using whatever's left on the brush, and I'm just going to do the outer corner into like probably like halfway. Okay, and then I might go in with this brown colour, which is You're Not My Real Dad. And I'm literally just gonna push that into the lash line and the top too. I'm actually going to switch brushes because I do not like the way that one is dragging on my eye. This one's a little bit different, a little bit fluffier. I also only hold my eyelid like that when I'm trying, like when I know where the eyeliner's gonna go, just because it drops down, so if I try and do it, it'll drag against the thing and then it doesn't look very even. That's definitely fucking not even. Also, I do apologise if you guys find the swearing offensive, but I do what I want. No, maybe it's just a culture thing, but as always, it's never really been like, oh my god, don't swear, at least. Like, obviously in certain circumstances you don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't just go effing and jeffing. But, yeah. I don't know if that's cute or not. That face appeal definitely was not, though. Oh, I like that, like the softer. Because this is just the one that I was using to blend out the pink. yeah, I prefer that. Also, if it annoys you, my eyeliner's never going to look the same, because my eyes are not the same. So, if that bothers you, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm just going to go in with the other side, so that was the nude side I was using before, and it's in Side Effect. Jesus. Which is like a hot pink. Because I want to. And I really, really like the way pink looks on green eyes. Okay, so nearly done. I'm gonna go in with like this brush that has no makeup on it, and I'm gonna go in with Moo Point, and I'm gonna make sure that I see how much product came off. That there's like not a lot on there. I'm just gonna go underneath, starting on the outside. And just even that all up. Yeah. Also, I will start heavier on the outer corner, and then as I get closer, I go lighter and lighter, at least on the bottom lash line. If you're doing it the other way, you want to be heavier here and lighter here, you know? So, okay. I'm just going to go in with a little, just the one I used before, I think so, brush that I used to powder, and just brush off anything that might be there. This is one of the things that's good about when you wear glasses, though. When you put them on, sometimes if your makeup looks really bad, it hides it. It's bad, that, innit? But handy. Gotta use being putting to my advantage. So, wait, are these dry? Yeah. So because these are dry, I'm just gonna recurl and reapply mascara, because I really like the way it looks. It does go a little clumpy, but you just have to make sure you're brushing out with a lash comb. Stunning. And also, remember I was saying about how the fact that mascara always gets on my lids. We'll see how there's loads of mascara here. Can't see it. Can't see a thing. Very handy. Put myself in the eye. I love that for me. My neighbour shut his door. Sounds like he's like in the house, but he's not. He's just he just likes to slam doors. To be fair though, I think when you live alone, you probably don't even realise the sound you're making. Don't know if you guys just heard my dog snoring away there. Yeah, you probably don't even realise the noise you're making, because there's like nobody be like, oh my god, that was really loud. Okay, I'm going in with golden ticket on like a fluffier brush, and I'm just going to highlight the inner corner because I am one of those people and I love it. And no, I won't change. Oh, stunning. Okay. I've got a clear mascara. If I was going out, I would probably do like a tinted eyelash, a tinted eyebrow mascara, but I'm not, and I don't feel like doing it, so. Stunning. Okay. Got a little bit of lip balm on, but I'm not gonna take it off, to be honest. I'm just gonna go on with a really pink gloss, which is Kiss by Makeup Revolution Pout Bomb. It's like the, not the shade, this type of product. I'm gonna leave that on the side. That's my dog. I did not realise how loud that's gonna be. Just going in with set spray, which is just gone fucking everywhere. Which, this has got to be one of the best setting sprays I've ever used. My only issue is the bottle is absolutely shocking. I think I'm going to have to change to something else because it's just irritates me and I feel like I lose product because half of it pisses out the side. Anyways, on a lighter topic, this is me done. Looks a bit weird with wet hair, but it'll dry before I go. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.